My dear, it's happening. Oh, the North is standing up and turning against President Muhammadu Buhari. Northern Coalition plans to sue Buhari over service chief's tenure. Since they have begged him, they have spoken left, right, and center. Buhari said no is no. And that's why the country is suffering aimlessly, because we can tell that Buhari has forgotten that he nominated them. And as a matter of fact, the Nigerians are crying. What is that sickness called? It's called dementia. When somebody begins to lose memory, that's exactly what can be inferred from who President Muhammadu Buhari, his activities, and what he's currently doing to the country. Why do we say that? The service chiefs, according to Nigerian constitution, is either you are serving 35 years of active service or 60 years. They have done be above those two, whether 35 years or 60 years. Yet, Buhari is as if he had a secret pact with them that he cannot break the bond. Probably they are part of the cabal, only God knows. And so he cannot offend them because they are the rulers and shakers. Let's understand all that is going on and how the North is now saying, if you will not take them away by saying you appointed them legally, no problem. Take them away because they have elapsed their years of service. The North now rising up against Buhari. Let's understand all what is going on. Northern Coalition plans to sue Buhari over service chief's tenure. The coalition of northern groups says it is dragging the President Muhammadu Buhari retired to court over continuous retention of the nation's service chiefs. They are taking now. They take and go court this time. Oh, hey, very Malam. They're taking Malam to court. On assumption of office in 2015, President Muhammadu Buhari appointed Gabriel Olusha as Chief of Defense, Lieutenant General Takwal Brutel, Chief of Army Staff, Air Marshal Sadiq Abubakar, Chief of Air Staff, and Vincent Admiral Ibato as Chief of the Naval Staff. They have been called for their removal and non-performance. But spokesman to the president, Mr. Garuba Shehu, has constantly argued that only Buhari could hire and fire service chiefs. Nigerians are stuck as it is. However, the CNG disagreed, saying that the service chiefs have overstayed their years of whether active service or tenures. The coalition added that under them, the security situation in the north have worsened. Hence, the need for the court to comply and compel Buhari to remove them as service chiefs immediately. The CNG argues that there were laws guiding the appointment of service chiefs, which must be followed to evolve the system. This, the Northern organization said, will be explored when they go to court. CNG spokesman Hadubzaziz, sorry, I'm not pronouncing it well, Salema, stated this in an exclusive chat with The Punch in Kaduna. Salemi said the CNG is going to court because we believe it is no longer a question of performance, but one of legitimacy on whether the service chiefs who have overstayed their years of service should be compelled to comply with the laws guiding the provision of the scheme of service in the country. We will seek intervention from the courts on the appointability of the law that says it is public service 60 years or retirement age of public service 60 years, he must retire, or have covered 35 years of service, he must also retire. On moral grounds, CNG regards that by any standard of judgment, President Muhammadu Buhari and the service chiefs as constituted body have failed the nation in varieties and various of ways. Improvement of security is now a thing of the past as lives and property goes for it unattendedly. As the CNG have been constituted with our warning that President Muhammadu Buhari lacks the will, his overstayed service chiefs lack the capacity, competence, and commitment to lead Nigeria into the secure and prosperous future we all desire. It is shocking that in spite of the underplaying prevalent situation constantly going on in Nigeria among Nigerians, that this administration requires a new resolve, approach, and leadership in the fight against the nation's multiple security challenges. President Muhammadu Buhari appear either totally isolated or denial or in delusion of what is really happening, has constantly shown a failure to secure Nigeria. We are saying it is time for him to go. We see in court. So that's the North, okay? That's the people from the North standing against President Muhammadu Buhari. Once upon a time, there is called a common ground where Nigerians will meet. Oh, I'm telling you. Once upon a time, there is what we call a common ground where Nigerians will meet. Before, too many times there's been this argument that Nigerians are quiet people, they will not. It is because of the level of hunger going on in the country. And some people are saying, let me not even bother myself. I will just go about my daily activity. Look at what is going on. Do you know that things are even more expensive here in Nigeria than they are in foreign countries? Honestly, check the standard of living. They are more expensive. If you look at the standard of living with how much they are earning and spending, Nigerians are in great poverty line. And so this, in a kind of position that they cannot even stand. And I think the government is rather enjoying this. So make the people's head bowed so that they are not challenged in their way and what their scheme of what they are doing for the country, so that they can continue to, it feels like a system of hypnosis where they have hypnotized the people. The people are subject to them. Their heads are bowed. They cannot lift up their head. They are just there. They don't know what to do, what way to go. They can't, and not because they don't want to speak, but I mean, it is what it is. They are stuck. You understand? So there's a lot currently going on in our country. And we as a people needs to stand up and say, you know what? We are tired. We are tired. We want change, and the change we want it now. Until we begin to demand for this change, I don't think we'll get it on a platter. I don't think we demand it. I mean, look at the youths came out in mass to say enough is enough. What did the federal government do? They turn it around to make it look like the youths were the ones who are constituting nuisance. Even as we speak today, some of our brothers and sisters that came up and EDSAs are still in police custody. The very first guy that posted that picture of what sparked up the EndSARS protest in Nigeria from Ughelli is in police custody now as we speak. They are even planning to arraign him in court. So the struggle continues, my people. It continues. But please, let's look out for one another. That brother, that sister is not your enemy. We're on the same side. Unless we truly unite and say to them we know what we are doing, they will continue to oppress us, Please don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. Thank you so very much. God bless you. Have a fantastic day. Bye for now.